Hey there, folks. How you doing? Figured I'd tell a little story today. Figured I'd tell a little story about how one time I was saved by a rub and tug. And whenever I say that, everybody thinks some crazy ideas, like maybe some whore saved me when I was real depressed or something. And that's not the case. See, one day I was having a nap before night shift and I slept in. And I woke up a few hours late for work at about 11:30. So, jumped up, fired my car up. I was getting ready to go to work while my car was warming up. Get my shit together, get in my car, and I fucking start cruising. I get 2 blocks away and I notice my car ain't running right at all. It's running rough. I look at the heat gauge. Boom! Cranked to the max. So I'm like, oh fuck! And I knew I'd been leaking coolant for a while. So I thought, oh shit, I ran out of coolant. So I jump out, I pull into this little mini mall where I buy beer. It's a big fancy place on Edmonton now. There's a fucking big meat market and it's fucking ice cream place, and it's always full of people on 76th Ave and 93rd Street or some shit like that. And so I pull into there, and this is before all that crap was there. There's a liquor store, there's a massage parlor, some other shit. So I pull in there and I'm like, oh, I ran out of coolant, and I had some in my truck. So, pop the hood, and like a fucking idiot, I open up the fluid reservoir for my car. Thank God it was actually minus 45 that day, because by the time the massive volcano explosion of coolant hit my face, it wasn't quite scalding hot. So it didn't burn my face, but I blasted antifreeze all in my mouth, and it got in my eyes so much I couldn't fucking see. I'm trying to wipe it out of my eyes, and my vision was so fucking blurry I could barely make my car out, and I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, I am fucked. So I'm like, shit, what do? I can't walk home. I'm not going to be able to see. And then I see that there's an open sign in the mini mall complex there. So I go and I bang on the door. And then a minute or so later, some lady answers the door. And I can't tell. I just see her face. And I'm like, I just blasted my eyes with antifreeze. I can't see. I need a sink. Can you please take me to a sink? So she takes me by the hand, leads me into this place that I can't really fucking see. So takes me to the sink, leads me by the hand. I'm washing, turns the water on for me, washing my face. Each time I flush the water up, I can see a little clearer. And all of a a minute or so later, I flush it up and, well, I can see again. So I look over to the side, and there's a girl beside me. And I'm like, holy smokes, she doesn't speak English. And she's also wearing underwear, like a bra and a pair of panties. And I'm like, holy fuck. And I keep looking over and I see there's a shower in the corner of the room. It's like a 20-foot by 20-foot room I'm in. Except the shower is big enough for like 4 or 5 people, and it's got 4 or 5 shower heads. And I'm like, what the fuck? Never seen that before. And I keep looking over and there's a massage table. Except it has a real fancy sheet on it. and it's double wide. As in, it's got the part with the hole in it, and then like a whole nother massage table's width beside it, so you can just like fuck on the fucking massage table. And I look over, and it's just got that like 90s salon aesthetic. And I look over at the girl and I say, oh, thank you so much. And then on the way out, there's literally this fucking mean-looking Asian gentleman standing outside of the door who was just keeping an eye on me, making sure I wasn't in any trouble. And I says to him, I'm like, thank you so much. I was sure was in trouble. You guys sure saved me there. So then I get into my car. I think to myself, shit, I don't know how much of that shit I swallowed. So I call poison control, and I'm talking with them, and the lady's like, how much did you swallow? I'm like, I had a mouthful, but I spit it out. I don't know how much I swallowed of that. She says, well, if it's a teaspoon at your weight, you'll be okay. But if it's more than a teaspoon, you're going to be having problems in about 1 to 3 hours. So I'm like, okay. And she's like, did you get it on you? And I was like, yeah, all over my upper body and face and head. And she's like, okay, so you need to sit in the shower for like half an hour or however long the water goes for. You need to spend at least an hour with water running over you in the shower. And we're going to have someone call you every hour, and you have to answer, otherwise we're sending an ambulance to your house right away. And they did that for 7 hours. Giving me a shout, had to answer the phone and wake it up. But needless to say, that's how I got saved by a Rub and Tug. Woo! Yeah, I didn't get serviced by a Rub and Tug, you sick fucks. That's gross. Who pays for that kind of shit?